All right. Welcome, Prospects Live viewers. This is the first installment of our 2020 MLB Draft player profiles that we're going to be doing. First up is Cade Cavalli, right-handed pitcher of the University of Oklahoma. Joining me today, courtesy of perfectgame.org, is Brian Sikowski, Perfect Game's National Scouting Supervisor. Brian, welcome. Let's talk a little Cade Cavalli. We'll pull up the video here and sort of go through the player. Tell me a little bit about Cavalli. He's a player who obviously profile took a tremendous jump over the last 9 months or so. Strong summer with USA baseball, big fall, reports of triple digits, and big performances in the spring.
Yeah, he's a guy who's had some pretty substantial athletic ability dating back to his high school days. He's a guy who his senior spring kind of jumped up velocity wise. He used to be a real two-way type of player. There was some draft buzz there. Obviously, it ended up where he went to Oklahoma, and it's taken a little while, but he's turned into one of the top handful of arms on the draft board. It's substantial size. He's got a great body, as you can see there. He's a really good athlete. You're seeing some serious ease of operation in the delivery. It's obvious arm speed. He throws a lot of strikes. The fastball's up to triple digits at times. In that video there is his outing at the Shriners Classic. We saw him up to 97, I think, maybe touched to 98. Yeah, it's a really, really good slider. He can manipulate it. There's feel for an average changeup there. It's actually somewhat reminiscent, and I wrote this in my report. It reminds me a little bit of Jackson Rutledge of last year. Not quite as big and a little more athletic, but some similarities there for sure.
And one of the things I wanted to sort of hone in on, we know about the velocity and the fastball, and it's great, but his best pitch really is that slider. And one of the things that you honed in on your report was sort of his ability to manipulate it against different types of handedness, whether it's right-handed batters, left-handed batters, and, sort of manipulating that pitch so it gets sort of different break against the lefty where it's a little more horizontal.
Yeah, and that's something that I think has helped him take that next step is it's not to say that he just developed the ability to spin the baseball in the past 9 months. He's always had that, but that sort of nuance to it, that feel for it, we say the word feel so often in this world, but the ability to add and subtract to it, to vary the shape a little bit of it, to give it different looks for different handedness of hitters, that's what's making it that more true plus pitch, that pitch that's getting him swings and misses all the time now, rather than just some of the time.
Yeah, and in terms of where you vision Cavalli going in the first round, we're really hearing top 15 at this point. Seems like he's an easy top 20 guy. How high is he on your board?
Yeah, he's number 8 on our board right now, and we're the highest I think of anybody as far as where Cavalli is, and that's fine. Someone's going to be the highest on everyone. So yeah, I think that there's a chance he goes in the top 10. He could be in that tier right after the top handful of arms, and maybe even before the prep arms begin, depending on who's picking. But yeah, could see him top 15, top 20. We'll see, somewhere in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you heard it here first. This is our first installment. Cade Cavalli, University of Oklahoma, an arm to look out for. And be on the lookout for all of our videos as they come down the stream here. Clayton Beater of Texas Tech is coming up next.